Shares of data management company Rubrik have more than doubled since its IPO last year. The company recently reported its third quarter results, 48% revenue growth from the prior year. Free cash flow was more than 4x what it was this time last year. Joining me now to discuss the company's playbook is Bipul Sinha, co-founder and CEO. Bipul, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thanks, Akash. Excited to be here.
So, look, I want to talk to you a little bit about the growth you guys have been seeing. Where is 48% revenue growth coming from?
We are delivering cyber resilience to every business and government around the world. And cyber resilience is the number one cybersecurity category because everybody has spent so much money in prevention and detection of attack, but attacks are still happening. You can't prevent the unpreventable. And our strategy is that be ready for attack that is inevitable and ensure that your businesses are up and running even when they are confronted with an attack.
Now, we talk about attacks. I do want to talk a little bit about the broader landscape here of AI and what it means for cybersecurity. But sticking with the growth here, is the growth largely coming from existing customers spending more, or is it new customers?
Rubrik has three core pillars for our business. Our core pillar is data protection, which is the business that is at a scale and we are growing it quickly. Then the next business is identity resilience, which is a new business that we created about 3 quarters ago. And we hit 20 million ARR in just 3 quarters. We doubled the number of customers just in Q3, and it's very fast ramping business, early days, but very exciting. And the third part of our business is our agentic operation, which is a new product that we just launched. So we are delivering resilience everywhere across data, identity, and AI. And if you look at the combination of all three, this is where the what is driving the demand and what is driving the growth.
And if you think about these customers that you're serving, one of the things that we've been talking a lot on the show is how much M&A companies need to undergo to be able to offer these new innovative products, given that they can't seem to build things fast enough in this fast-moving landscape. Look, your stock is trading higher than other software companies, at least on a multiples basis. Are you looking to do any M&A?
Rubrik is a unique company in terms of our culture. And we obviously have both organic and inorganic strategy. But if you think about identity resilience, a new business that we created completely organically from scratch and able to launch it. So that shows that our engineering, our product, even at this scale, is very, very innovative. And then we are layering on top of it team, products, technology to accelerate our roadmap. So we are always open. We are looking at great teams, great technology. We just acquired Predibase, which is an AI for model fine-tuning and serving platform. We want to serve our customers, whether it's we can build it or we can acquire.
Do you think AI is net good or net bad for cybersecurity? Because we've been hearing a lot on this show about how AI makes it a lot easier for attackers to come at you in different ways, shapes, and forms. I'm sure it has ways to protect you as well, but it seems like it's making the game a lot scarier.
I'm in the overall IT industry for over about 30 years and in doing technology for a long time. Look, any technology that comes in, it has both positive and negative impacts. If you look at AI, it's no different. Has given 100x more opportunity to everyone, but also it creates 100x more risk. And what we need to do is we need to give organization a framework to govern AI, to have confidence in scaling AI while ensuring that they can deploy agentic work to actually accelerate their own business and be competitively more viable in the marketplace. And that's why we launched Rubrik Agent Cloud that delivers agentic operations while managing risk. In fact, we say unleash agents, not risk.
But will it be enough? I mean, do you anticipate we're going to have more of these large scale attacks because of AI?
Attacks are inevitable, and bad actors will use AI in some ways more than good actors because they don't have to deal with compliance and governance. So the good guys have to do AI plus plus, which means that they have to be more aggressive in building on top of AI, utilizing AI, and making sure that their businesses are protected against these attacks by not just doing prevention and detection, but ensuring resilience.
Let me ask you a quick question outside of Rubrik for just a minute. You mentioned you've been in the IT sector for decades now. You started your career at Oracle, and it's a company that has gone through many transformations since you were at the company. Uh, what do you make of the scale of the bet that they're making these days in the cloud?
Look, you don't bet against Larry Ellison. I worked for him for almost a decade. He is the person who tracks the market, spots the opportunity, and switches quickly. And that is the hallmark of tech industry and founder ecosystem. And if you look at the how fast he has gone into the cloud business specifically for AI, and how fast he's ramping up demand, I'm eh, honestly inspired by what he has done, and that is what is needed for American technology sector and for overall Silicon Valley economy to
Right.
spot the opportunity and move fast.
But then you see these stats. I mean, Torsten Slok over at Apollo, he put out this chart. I think it was last week at some point. I mean, the data that he showed at this point is that for large enterprises, AI adoption is actually starting to plateau. And at the end of the day, it's the demand that ends up giving confidence to people who are underwriting the debt here. What do you think of that?
Look, the reason that large enterprises are a little hesitant on AI is not the technology. It's about the governance and confidence that somebody sitting in North Korea is not running their business operations through agentic compromise. And so you will see this flip very quickly as Rubrik and others are providing more and more technology. The confidence will go up. I personally believe that we are at the cusp of massive ramp up in the inference, which is truly the enterprise business and part of the consumer AI technology. I'm very excited about what's ahead.
Great. Well, Bipul, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a great conversation and look forward to talking to you again very soon.
Thanks, Akash.